guys, thanks for tuning back in. Thank you for all 89 of y'all. I appreciate y'all. So jumping right into the video. Okay, working for Fetch. Is this your new holiday position? Let's figure it out. So I originally found Fetch when I was just scrolling through Indeed, looking for a part-time job, trying to make some extra money, pay off these debts, you know what I'm talking about? So I find it and I'm like, okay, it's cool. The listing was pretty straightforward. It said something about needing drivers. And that's really all it said. And honestly, I thought it was a position for like animals, and you kind of like Chewy, but the delivery part, because their icon is like a dog delivering a package or something. So I thought I was gonna be working for animals. Anyway, besides the point. So finally, a job apply. The whole process took maybe 3 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks. You do the standard video interview. Then they ask for your, driver's license, proof of citizenship, things like that. And then I had to sign up for a few different portals, and then I got the job. So process was pretty straightforward. They kind of keep you up to date with everything. So I got the job, and then kind of didn't hear anything, didn't get any communication as far as how I do the job. And how that works. So the only thing they told me was to download an app, and I don't recall what the app was called, but basically this first app allows you to you can communicate other people that work for Fetch. In addition, you can pick up a shift. You can turn away your shift, and then you can see the upcoming shift. So basically, your shift bid. Cool. So for about a month and a half, I forgot to mention, I was doing this job, I want to say back in late July, early August. So it's been a few months now, and I stuck it out for about a month or so. So anyway, I was trying to pick up a shift to maybe see if maybe once I pick up a shift, somebody will email me. I reached out and didn't hear anything. And so I noticed that all the shifts were in Austin, Texas, and I'm not there. So I wrote a little message on the app and said, hey, I'm not in Austin. Can I be rerouted? And then I noticed a lot of people were saying the same thing, and nobody's really responding. So it honestly took them a good month and a half to finally realize that, there was a problem, and they rerouted us appropriately. So finally, I saw a shift that I could take on a weekend day, and I was like, okay, I'll just take this and try to figure it out. So I got the shift, and then in the little where the shift bid is, it tells you like an address. So I said, okay, maybe that's someone's house I'm supposed to go to. So I ended up going to the address, and it's the fulfillment center, the warehouse. And so the manager greets me, he gives me a shirt and everything, and he just tells me he gives me the 2 packages, and he kind of tells me a little bit about the job, and he tells me to download another app. Now the second app is kind of what routes you to the different houses. So basically it's think like you're working for Amazon or FedEx or UPS. So you're a delivery driver, but it's your own personal vehicle. You don't even really have to wear the uniform. They did give us a shirt, but it wasn't required. As long as we were wearing the little, the word escapes me, but the necklace thingy that goes around your neck to identify you. So, so for this one, he shows me the app. The app is really cool. It gives you a layout of the apartment complex, because that's all you deliver to is apartment complexes. And they're usually pretty upper class luxury apartments. And so it gives you the layout, and then it literally in the app shows you the person's name, how many packages they have, what apartment number they're at. And then once you get to the apartment, you scan a little QR code, and then they ask you to take a picture, preferably by the apartment number. So that way they can track that it actually got to where it's supposed to be. So it's pretty straightforward. It was cool. I did the job the first day. I only had 2 packages, so it was really easy. And another cool thing about the job is, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say what they pay, but it is over $12. Let's just say that. A little bit over that. And it's hourly. So they book you in 2-hour shifts. I don't know if it's changing now because of the holidays, but when I worked, it was 2-hour shifts. So let's just say you pick an 8 to 10 shift. So that first day, I only had 2 packages. So I clocked in, did my packages, and then he let me know I could clock out. I'll still be paid for the full 2 hours. So that was awesome. The only factoring thing is that you're using your own car, so that's your own mileage, your own gas. It works out because obviously I didn't spend $30 worth of gas and the mileage wasn't that much. But as time went on, and I started getting the hang of the job, they gave me more packages and I had to drive to places further than where the warehouse was. They had me going to another city that was like 40 minutes away. So as time went on, I started thinking maybe this isn't the job for me, and I left. But I'm sure they're bringing on more people and they'll probably raise compensation. I did see a few times when there would be a surge in packages, they would raise the hourly pay to over 20. So it can definitely be worth it. It can definitely be a holiday job for you. I just want you to consider some of the other outside factors. But otherwise, an awesome job, especially the fact that you get paid for your whole shift, regardless of how much how many packages you actually had. And obviously, if you go over the 2 hours, they'll pay you accordingly. But yeah, I believe that's everything I have to say about the job. It was a pretty cool job while it lasted. I wouldn't mind going back, but it can be a little stressful. So keep that in mind as well, because you're walking up apartment complexes, you're trying to find building, the apartment. You can get hot, it can be cold outside, you can be moody, you can't find anything, it can be dark. There's just a lot of factors that come into play. So yeah, I just wanted to make this video. I didn't see anybody on YouTube that made a video about Fetch, and it seems like it's gonna be very poppin'. I foresee it being a very useful service that people are gonna use for a while. So look out for it in the city near you, and next time.